Hey y'all, today I thought we'd do a quick tour of the mock I'm taking to Brickworld Chicago later on in the week. It's finally kind of set up, and obviously some of this might change by the time it gets to Chicago because I'm going to take a bunch of the minifigs off just to transport it. But I thought I'd take you through a couple of the little details and some of the little scenes in here. And yeah, I'm not going to have the lights on because they kind of blur out the kind of look of it. But also there is one fig from every series 1 through 26 in here. So as we're going through this, see if you can pick out each one of the series figs. There might be a few more than just one from each, but there's definitely at least one from each. So all right, let's start over here on this side. We got some little janitors coming out from cleaning up inside. Got a little ice cream cart action going on here. Let me get down here real low. You can see there's a kid chasing some ducks, and the dad's taking a picture of it. And you can see the ducks kind of going across and jumping into the pond. Continue on across here. Scarecrow guarding the pumpkin patch. We see a guy and maybe his girlfriend looking at a squirrel, playing with a squirrel. We got some mushroom people going on a little adventure. There's tons of butterflies all throughout this whole thing. Butterflies and also bees and birds and squirrels and cats and dogs and all kinds of animals. I will point out, you can see there's the guy flying the drone, and the drone is going up over the gardens. So come around here, we got people going into the little tiki hut. We got a girl trying to busk on the side of the, let me get the focus here. Girl trying to busk on the side of the sidewalk. We got a little plant store that I built. I thought this was kind of fun to include here. You can see all different kinds of plants and stuff. This did not get lit yet, and I'm hoping that my lights that I ordered last week come in so that I can get this lit before I go to Brickworld. But we'll see, because I think having a light under there would really help be able to see that there's actually a guy back there. There's a little bee around the flowers. But yeah, here's that, if you remember from my mail haul, that torso I pulled out of that lot that I wanted. It's actually a Ninjago fig named Lauren. Just a super fun torso. I just really like that torso. Lots of butterflies, lots of other things. You can see some tools and stuff around there as well. A tree costume guy that's scared because he's got a squirrel on him. A mime doing some things. We got a little beehive hanging action here, and we'll talk about that in a minute, why that's important. A girl that went fishing. Got a girl taking her boba tea into the Tranquil Garden hut. Some more costume people, some more bees near a beehive, including a bee costume. And so this is the part that will, when it comes back from Chicago, that's going to get ripped out to make, because this is where the connection point is going to be for the Ninjago stone dragon shrine. So all this is going to get ripped out. However, I think I'm actually going to move this into that set that's on, or into the plates that is in the shrine, because I think this is a really fun thing. And I happen to have two of the beekeepers with their tiles and with their little smoke things. So I think that's actually going to stay. It's just going to move. So it'd be in the same general area, but just kind of probably on the opposite side, because this is the side where the shrine is. So, but anyways, this is where the shrine will attach when I get back from Chicago. So this will all get ripped back out. And it was funny, when I was putting this all together, I had a little sickly looking tree here, and I just hated the way that it looked. And so I ripped it out, and because everything, we'll take a top down view, everything is so dense in here that it looked really weird for this area to be totally blank. And so, I mean, it's only, I don't know, was that about 6x8 area, but that was totally blank and it looked so weird. So it's crazy when you build something really dense that even just a little tiny area like that changes the way that it feels. So anyways, little beekeeper action there. Tons of beehive stuff. A bee costume with her pot. Lots of people taking pictures and just kind of exploring around the gardens. There's a flamingo making their way through the gardens, maybe trying to pick up some koi. I don't know. Do flamingos eat koi? I don't know. But anyways, pumpkin patch underneath the bonsai tree with some rabbits there. Some more butterflies, some more things that come around. A mom and some kids going around through. More people going into the gardens. And then out back here, you see a rat and a cat about to go at it, maybe. See a plant monster that's maybe just harassing guests. You never know. There's just lots of people kind of walking outside. You got some business people talking some business things. You got zombie business guy talking some things. We got an adventurer trying to figure out where he's going. Skateboarders passing on the left. And all kinds of things. So yeah, so that's what we got. And I'll go ahead and turn on the lights real quick. I currently have this broken down to 3 separate leads. And I will actually probably separately power these in the real life. I just did this just for right now. And so, let me see if I can... Inside, you can see that there's people inside. There's butterflies inside. And that's true of all of the sides. This is really hard trying to get this camera to focus on the right things. You can see lots of flowers on the inside, flowers around the outside. Like I said, sorry, didn't focus. I really think having a light underneath here would help with being able to see the guy under there. But you can see kind of going inside there. There's lights inside, so you can see inside pretty easily. Yeah. It's really cool when it's dark because the whole thing kind of glows. In fact, let me go turn off the lights and see if we can see a little bit better. But see, there's figs all inside. Is this one easier to see in? No, this side's not any easier to see in, really. There's one fig. Anyways. All right, let me go hit the lights and we can take a look, see what it looks like with the lights off. So with the lights off, I really try not to overlight things. And so I feel like maybe I do need to add maybe one more light in this area eventually, just kind of light underneath here. But I didn't want to get too crazy and all lit up. But I think it looks really good with this. Like over here probably needs some lighting eventually, but like I said, that's gonna all change when I get back from Chicago, so I didn't want to go too crazy on it. Yeah, so that's what we got. So this will be at Brickworld next weekend, and if you're there, make sure you find me and say hello. And thanks for watching.